Coach, one of the things that Stanford has is they don't really have an ace per se, or at least I would say. It's more of a staff approach, kind of start and then fill in as needed. One of the opportunities that this team has had is maybe not being able to dial in on a pitcher right away, and maybe an in-game adjustment and seeing that next inning, the next time they see him. Do you see that as being, I don't want to say an issue, but an opportunity that this team can work on, jumping on the pitchers immediately and not waiting that second inning?
Yeah, I think the quicker that we can jump on them, the better. And I think that's probably one of the biggest lessons we've learned throughout this season is understanding how to get to somebody a little bit quicker. I think you got to see that in our first game against Oregon State. So I hope that they just continue. They understand it. It's just continuing to execute and finding a way to execute early.
How important is it to use that momentum build through that Oregon State series into this last one?
Huge. I think anytime you have momentum, you want to take it and you want to run with it. I mean, we try to create momentum on defense to offense, offense to defense. So to take that momentum from one weekend into the next, we'll gladly take it.
You see, I don't want to say concern, but possible letdown because there was so much energy and excitement in the senior year going into this weekend, and then you still have another weekend. Obviously, the postseason is there, so there's going to be more softball regardless. But any opportunities for a letdown that you're trying to nip in the bud?
I don't think so. I think these guys are in a really good place, and they're ready to go. I mean, they understand this is our last weekend, and so of conference. So I think this group's in a really, really good place.
You guys hit a bit of a snag earlier last month, and then finally start to get it, back together towards the end. Do you feel like you guys are in a good position right now, where the season is? Obviously, heading into postseason soon.
Yeah, I do. I think we're peaking at the right time. April is a tough month, but what we got from April, whether it was wins or losses, I think the biggest thing was just experience. We played against the best weekend every single weekend, so I think it has allowed us to just shape and mold who we are, but then also prepare us for what's next.
Obviously, the postseason is motivation in itself, but how motivated did this team feel to get this senior group into the postseason?
Motivated. I mean, for sure. They're our first group. Anytime we have seniors, it's about them getting to walk away the way they want to walk away and to continue from conference into postseason and, have an opportunity to win a championship. That's what we want. I mean, that's why they came here. So I think it's huge. I mean, postseason is on our minds every single year.
On paper, this team your team looks like they have the advantage going into Stanford. But Stanford has shown that they are capable of beating anybody on any given day. And you've mentioned the Pac-12 as a whole is a grinder. If you're not ready, it'll expose you. Any concerns about the team being ready going into this weekend?
No, I think they're ready to go. Like I said before, I think anybody can beat anybody. I don't think any opponent in the Pac we have taken for granted or taken lightly at all. I mean, it's a super regional every single weekend. The Stanford team is a really good team. They're coached well. They pitch well. We know that. We just can't walk in there and expect to win games and to win a series. We're going to have to earn every bit of it.
Any goals or agenda boxes to check, I guess?
I think just to continue with what we're doing. I like what we did at Oregon State. And like I said, I think we're peaking at the right time. And just to continue to add on to what we're doing.
Bit different to end the season, sort of away from home. What did that senior weekend, accomplish for you guys as a whole, just to be able to send that senior out in the right way? How proud we are, how much we care about them. We know all the hard work that they put in school and on the field, and we've all celebrated together. We've all cried together. We're a family, and you hate to see your seniors graduate. It's bittersweet, but you're excited because you get to see what's next, what that next chapter is for them. So I think every time we step out on the field, this team plays for each other. They play for all of us, but I think you really got to see them play for their seniors on their last home weekend, and I think you'll continue to see them play for their seniors the rest of the way.
you might have answered this after that game, but just as a whole, what does this senior group mean to you? Obviously, you mentioned this sort of being your first senior group here.
Yeah, they're my first. They're version 1, and version 1 was tough. And we, had to deal with a lot of adversity, a ton of adversity. And they just kept going. There was times where we'd have some losing streaks, and we would be in our indoor hitting, and you would never even know that we had a major losing streak because they were just upbeat and just wanted to get better and determined to find a way. They're, they are our foundation. So those three they're leaving their legacy on this program, and I'm proud of them as people. I'm proud of them as teammates, student athletes, and just want to see them finish their year strong. Like, we're not done. There's a lot of softball left. The seniors would tell you that, and I think our team would tell you that too.
Availability-wise, everybody's available, no injuries or anything?
Yes, we are full strength. How about that?